Hello. So, a couple of days ago, about a day and a half ago, they launched the Totem Fusion, or rather Spirit Fusion as they call it now, in Hero Wars. And just like I said, if you don't know, it's this new mechanic where you can add like extra abilities to your totem. Like if you go to your totem, you can add these extra abilities. Like I have these extra abilities in my grass totem. But one of the things you could do like is you get these you can trade your Gifts of Dominion for catalysts. You have to use these Primal Catalysts or Elemental Catalysts to do it. Like if you have, you can also do trade totems for these. But one of the things that's an issue though is that all of these trade for fewer resources than they initially advertised. Like when they did when they're teasing this, they did a live stream and they were telling us how much all of these things cost, right? Because they showed us this was 250, this was 150, this was 50, this was 6, this was 3. All of them have been nerfed. And of course the totems were also nerfed. This was 375. I mean, they literally said this will be 300. You can trade this for 375 catalysts.
The fragments can be exchanged as well. I have them in my inventory. They can be exchanged for 375 elemental catalysts.
So that was a lie. Yeah, so it's really like there's no real reason for that change. Yeah, sometimes you can change a beta, but this was like 2 weeks ago, like really about like maybe 2 weeks before this actually launched here, like 2.5 weeks maybe, like not even 3 weeks. It was very short time, like, and it just feels like a bait and switch. Like they're trying to get hyped and see, like a lot of people are already expecting this to be bad, and it ends up being even worse than they initially promised it would be. So it just feels kind of scummy, but also there's no reason to do it other than pure greed. This is pure greed, pure and simple. Like there is no reason to do this except greed. Like, I'm just going to be that blunt about it. Like, there was no reason to nerf these values. 250 for this is fine, right? 150 is fine. Like, especially considering the only really way to get the red gift of dominions is by spending like $45 for a season pass. And same thing with the totems. Like, people had to spend like $45 for these things, right? I mean, and 375 already feels like an insult because that's only like it's not even 4 real pulls, because the way it works, you kind of want to do 100 at a time. Like if you go to the totem and you're trying to do an ability here, a fusion, so if you want to go an elemental skill, right, you see how it is, like your chances, like it's a chance of random to like try to get, you have to, the more you do, the better your odds are for the most part. Though there is some weird bugging, like some weird math how this works, right? 75% actually has better, 75 is better than 80 because of how their formula breaks down. But then you go up to 85 is a huge jump from 80. So like 75, like 80 is the same as 70 here. So some of these numbers are actually even bad, but it's like, yeah. So essentially though, if you want to get the best like chance of getting the good skills, a totem's only worth 3.5 pulls. Like they advertise it 3 3/4 of a pull, but I mean the fact that it's not even giving you 4 full pulls at this is just ridiculous. And yeah, it just feels like I said, the whole thing feels like a scam. Like, and it's just the fact that they managed to make it even worse than they initially promised. It just makes it feel extra scummy. Like, but also like here in about 5 days, they're going to take away your ability to trade these for emeralds. If you have all 30 totems already, you can trade those for emeralds. And they're going to take that ability away from us too. So that's also kind of crappy. I mean, the only positive is I can now you can open these up again with Regisphere, supposedly. Some players said they can. I did 2,500 of these, and I didn't get one, but a few players have said they got them, even though they had all of them maxed. Though the ones you get from that are not tradable for emeralds, so only the unopened spheres are. So, and I'm gonna I'll probably cash these out here in a day or two, but yeah, the fact that it's only 350 instead of 375 and the rest of these, of course, like I said, this was 250, this was 150, this was 50, this was 6, and this was 3. So yeah, everything was nerfed. Not too much more to talk about this. I just thought it was important to note that the numbers did change from what they initially promised, and I think that's kind of crappy. But if you want to see my initial video about the Totem Fusion, like, and kind of like how the skills work, because I did level up some skills and stuff, you want to know a bit more detail about how this process works, I did a video about that, which you can find down below. As always, thank you for watching.